signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Okay, today is April 11th, 2022. It's 2:40 p.m., not a.m. I just recorded a video. I'm not sure which channel I'm gonna put it. It had to do with Jimmy Savile, and at the beginning it was a bit more innocent. Maybe I'll take some of the tweets out, shift them around. But I think I'm thinking of putting the Savile's kind of topics into App Your Team Sussex instead of PYTE. Alright, so this is my back end. New subscribers, welcome. So now I want to focus with Invictus. These are some tweets that I had left from the 9th, April 9th, and I never had a chance to, not chance, but I was recording too much that day, so I was getting tired, so I left some tweets. So this is the first one. Okay, the countdown has started. In 1 week, Invictus Game 22 will start. Curious about what the park will look like? Take a look. We will do our utmost to make it a great week. See you in The Hague. Alright, so there's probably audio there, and I'm probably gonna get flagged for it because I do get flagged for Invictus stuff. Alright, so if you see it here, you see it here. Okay, I'm sorry I can't show it. I don't want to be flagged for it. Okay, this IG park is amazing. Good work done. Very excited. The long wait is almost over. I want to wish everyone involved a great game. Okay, after all the delays, it must feel so special for the whole organizational team to finally be at this point. Well done to all of you. Enjoy the game. Okay, the park looks amazing. All right, let's see here. After this, I'm gonna move to the next tweet. The park looked amazing. He is wishing the best of luck to all of the athletes competing at the Invictus Game. Enjoy the experience. Okay, can't wait. Okay, we'll actually watch BBC first time in 2 years because of the one Invictus Game. Okay, ends in Invictus Game. All right, let's go to the next tweet. So it's gonna be shown on BBC. I'm not sure where it's showing in my area. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait for YouTube. I'm not sure. All right, next tweet. Breaking news: the CEO of Invictus said what he said. Now back off. Okay. Dominic Reed, chief executive of the Invictus Game Foundation, said, quote, "We're very excited about the opportunity to shine the global spotlight of Netflix on the men and women that we work with in order to ensure that even more people can be inspired by their determination and fortitude in working toward their recovery. This partnership will also bring a significant funding to the charity. We are extremely grateful to our founding patron for his continued effort to support the military and community and for making this partnership happen." Okay, so I'm missing something somewhere. So there is, I guess, Invictus is partnering with for Netflix, and then whatever money they make is gonna be to support the wounded, the veterans, if I get it right. I think that's what it is. Breaking news: the CEO of Invictus said what he said. Okay, Game Foundation. Harry know the assignment. And look at the few seconds Meghan was over there. She knew the assignment. It's to do things to make those organizations be self-sufficient. So Harry is using his connection to get these people involved, be sustained, and get the help that they need. And but I don't know what the other worlds are doing. This is why they hate Harry, because Harry is shedding light and putting the spotlight to things that can be done, but those people are so freaking involved with themselves, okay, messing up people's children. That's what I was talking about in the Seville on my last video. Okay, so they can't really focus on helping those people who really need those help. So this is why they hate Harry, because Harry is doing what needs to be done. He's doing the work. He knows the assignment, and then they expect people to praise them. I'm talking about the royal family, but they're not doing ethical things for people to like them. Instead, you know, all the negative things we'll be hearing. And for those who's making excuses, just go look on Netflix about the royal family. You'll know. Okay? And to those who think and falsely claim, quote, such and such made a donation to one of Harry's charity, the end quote, rolling eye, no, the F, they did not. Okay, what is that? Royal Foundation. Okay, we are delighted to announce that the Endeavour Fund has been transferred across from the Royal Foundation and into the work of the Invictus Game Foundation. Yeah, that's where they were trying to, I guess they thought they got Harry on something. They thought Harry pocketed some of the money, but when it comes to show, yeah, whatever Harry had said, this is exactly what had happened. All right, the Royal Foundation and into the work of the Invictus Games Foundation. The Endeavour Fund will continue to support the ambitions of wounded, injured, and sick service personnel and veterans, but will now expand its activity across the international Invictus community. All right, this is they doing the work, and like I said with the system in the UK, the triangle. Okay. The triangle consists the government, the royal family, and the British press. The government is putting people into poverty. The royal family is pretending they're helping the people so they could get millions from the government. And then you got the British press to pretty much confuse people, like the shiny light to get people attention away from what really matters. Okay, this is how that system in the UK works. But Harry is doing the work. Look at this. They're expanding because they're using the money for what it's supposed to be. Nobody's packing it. Harry is not pocketing the money. All right. Let's continue. The Endeavour Fund was established by the Duke of Sussex in 2012 when he was patron of the Royal Foundation. Since the time of its inception, the Endeavour Fund has granted over £3 million across over 100 Endeavour activities that have supported over 6,000 wounded, injured, and sick service personnel and veterans. Okay, it spells out to WIS. To re-engage with sports or adventurous challenge after sustaining injury or falling ill during their time in the military. This includes being responsible for establishing and funding the original Invictus Game in 2014, and this transfer now presents an exciting opportunity for both organizations to further their support for international members of the WIS community. Okay, God, if these people get the hand on the work that Harry is doing, they're gonna F it up. They're gonna F it up. I hope all of them just stay away. I don't know. It's like he needs to write it in a will somewhere. If God forbid something happened to him, for any of the royal family to never come close to anything that he created, because they will wipe it out. Jeez. May God protect the Sussexes. Okay, I need to say that. Not that I wish anything negative on them. All right. Of this figure, £561,000 was received in the form of a grant from the Royal Foundation, the Cambridge's charity. The money was stored in the Endeavour Fund, which was set up by Harry in 2012. It was announced in 2020 that the fund would be transferred from the Royal Foundation to Invictus Games Foundation. Is that money was part of where I'm just saying, I'm not saying this is it, but I'm thinking when Harry was leaving the UK, there was some money that needs to be transferred, and I think it was part of some stuff he was involved, and they need to get it out from Royal Foundation and then to his own foundation. I'm thinking this is it. Okay, I'm just saying, I don't know. Okay, so we don't get confused between as if the Cambridges are giving donation. Okay, I'm just saying, I don't know if this is it. All right, so that was that. Always trying to hitch their empty wagon to Prince Harry's project. Okay, they just hate that Harry left and got jobs. It's not really an attack on Netflix. It's an attack on Harry and the height of him to be successful outside the royal family. That was never supposed to happen. He was supposed to fail. I love it. Yeah, that's exactly that. Okay, yes, they wanted his fate like post-royal life of Edward VIII or Princess Margaret the Spare. They never wanted spare or non-working royals to go outside the institution. Okay, I said what I said. Why they're so used to the corrupt ones. That's the thing. This is what I'm like. I hope he writes somewhere none of the royals ever touch anything that he creates. Hopefully he trained, if Archie and Littlebeth get older, they enter the same thing, they could carry this on, because the royal family will destroy it. And then after that, they're gonna make sure to erase everything good that he said. I'm saying that because this is their pattern. This is their pattern. Okay, they're so used to the corrupt ones, they can recognize a legit enterprise if it bit them in the ass. 100%. They're upset they're not getting a Netherlands vacation to attend and cover it. It's all about money for them. Salty. Okay, savvy businessman. That's our Harry. They're all mad because he and his endeavors are successful. That's the thing. And then theirs is, what is it? What's the other one? The wife of Cambridge. Okay, hers is closing left and right. Never show up for 8 years.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. I was just looking at, it's been a while since I last visited. So yeah, definitely when things get back to normal, I'd love to come and say hello to the team and everyone down there as well.
I think it was 2012 that you were last year.
It only seems like yesterday, Graham. It shows you how quickly time goes.
How are these charities supposed to work? By themselves? Okay, they expect you to bring spotlight to the thing. You wanted spotlight? These are the thing why you become a patron, to shed spotlight. Whatever light is shining on you, to bring it to the charity so other people will see. And look at in one of the videos. I'm not sure which I'm gonna put first. I think once I edit this video, I'm gonna put it live, but I have a lot of other videos. Is that the letter that Meghan wrote to Mayu? All right, people were saying, they kick her off. Some of the comments, most of them I didn't share with you. Like they took her out of the patronages. We don't know, okay, with Mayu. But what Meghan did to make the thing public, to shed light to Mayu again, all right, she put her, I don't know how the letter came out publicly, but she sent a very nice letter to let people know they're setting, in other words, she's moving along, okay, in a way where she make donation to create a, what is it, what's that person who introduced something, just Ali, I think it's Ali, the person is who introduced Meghan to Mayu, and send a donation on behalf of that person, and they're gonna create something to name after that person who introduced Meghan to Mayu. This is how you shed light to certain charities. That letter was a way of doing that. The derangers didn't see it that way. I mean, obviously, you know, anything Meghan does is negative, but Meghan knew exactly what she was doing. To say, you're not gonna see me represent Mayu anymore, but this is what's happening. We're moving, okay? We're moving our separate ways anyway. Okay, why did he even release a statement? It's nobody's business. The royal rights will continue to do this now just because. I mean, sometimes you just have to set the record straight because, like, you know, even some of us, sometimes I put my humble opinion. Maybe this is what happened. So he's putting it out there. It's legit. It could be backed up if any question ever arises. So he put it out there. All right. Yes, yes, yes. More yes. Love it. Prince Harry. All right. Let's go to the next tweet. I don't know when I'm gonna edit this. Okay. Invictus. Flashback to Invictus Game Orlando. All right. Almost 2 minutes. Let's see.
I've been hugely honored to hand out gold, silver, and bronze medals over the course of this competition. But what meant the most to me was handing out your Invictus Foundation medallions this evening. Those medallions are the real prizes for the years of intense rehabilitation you've put yourselves through to be here.
This is powerful. This is powerful. He's saying, you know, I'll be giving gold, silver, and bronze, but what really matters to me is the fact that you get yourself out of that whatever mental situation you were in to bring yourself to compete. Getting yourself out of the house to do something is major. This is what he's saying here. So I get it. I'm not gonna play it all because I don't want to have like 2 hours video, but I'm sure it's somewhere. You guys could go and watch it. Okay, full video. Okay, there it is. It's on YouTube. All right, you could look for 2016 Orlando Invictus game. All right, you'll see it. Okay, Harry makes me smile. Me too. Invictus. All right, like I said, this is on YouTube. You guys could go and check it out. Next tweet. There's that again. Throwback to Invictus Sydney. Now that's a hug. Okay, 34 seconds. Listen to me.
No, I know. Thank you. Good one. This one. Move on. This guy. Oh, man.
Wow. Look at Meghan. That's a hug. You know what's really I should have said on my last on the last tweet, you know, he was doing this on his own and now he has his wife to share that with. This is the best part of it. I can't wait. The opening statement, the opening ceremony, I don't know, maybe his family will be there. It will bring tears to people's eyes to see the headache he went through. And he maintained and his goal. He stays on his course to continue that. And at the same time, he was going through so much, you know, himself. He was going through so much. yet he still wants to help other people. I mean, his family are pure evil, definitely. I've been saying evil originated in the UK. His family is pure evil. I'm sorry, Harry. Your family, the royal family, is pure evil. You're doing all of this. Instead of being proud and support you, they're pulling you back. This is pure evil. I really don't know how. In many other videos, I gave a little hint. Maybe that's how you were able to become the man that you are. But each time you take a branch of different aspect of your life, I'm like, how? How? You deserve a medal yourself, an Invictus medal, because the amount of negativity. Oh my God. How? Again, how? This has to be Diana's work. Okay, I'm giving this to Diana. Each time you look at a different angle of Harry's life, different things he's able to accomplish, you're just saying, you're asking how did he do it? All right, so now he's gonna be sharing that with his wife, and one of these days with his children. Okay, he's going through so much, yet he wants to help all the other soldiers on the battlefield. All right, let's move on. Okay, what a memory. It was the best tour ever. They were shown love everywhere they went. Meghan laughed and protective Harry equaled the best video. Meghan laugh plus protective Harry equal the best video. I like that. Okay, Meghan was thinking, I hope he doesn't greet me like that. Harry loves it. Good for his soul. Harry is doing great thing and inspiring others. Meg is his well. Love to see her having fun. Yeah, I love that video. Harry was so protective. Was it Meghan pregnant at that time? I think so. Okay, the love they have for others is reciprocated. Okay, next tweet. Oh my God, 18 minutes. I do not want to make an hour video. Okay, there's this here. The jealousy over Invictus is off the chart. All right, so I'm glad that I'm showing this part here. This was my response to that. The jealousy over Invictus is off the chart. This is me here. Wish for once they do something good. I'm talking about the royal family. They love to copy. Why don't they support or cheer the Great Britain Invictus team? Queen Elizabeth II, head of the armed forces, Charles and William are going to be the head of the armed forces someday. They should use their nuggets, meaning their brain, to support the UK team. As always, they have to go the evil route. Okay? This is just for once. They could just cheer. They don't even need to cheer for Harry. Okay? Forget Harry. The kids they be sending to war.
What helped you to understand that position that you were in?
Spending 10 years in the military was one.
And what did that do for you?
I think I wouldn't say it changed my outlook on life, but there were certainly experiences that I went through during those 10 years that not only was I surrounded by normal people on a day-to-day basis and being able to share and talk about everyday issues that they were going through, but it was a grounding moment for me as well. You know, wearing the same uniform as all of the people that I was serving with, getting an opportunity to serve your country on operations, but also being part of a family. And that's not just the guys and the girls that were wearing the uniform, but also the wives, the girlfriends, the kids. That whole network of support was huge. But I think my understanding of service and duty became really, really ingrained, or it was given to me by my service in the military, because that's what it's all about. And you're taking young people from some of the most deprived cities and towns across the UK for the British Armed Forces, and I know it's the rest for the rest of the world as well. But you're taking some people who've had some really, really hard upbringings and hard backgrounds, and you're training them to be ambassadors. You're training them to be fighters, but you're training them to be brothers in arms with each other as well. And I think that's an incredibly powerful tool to be able to do. And I have a huge amount of respect for anybody, whatever their background is, to be able to serve your country like that.
Now that they got themselves out of the house, whatever injury that they had, support them, cheer them up, to say, go get it, bring the goal, or whatever it may be. You know, instead of being jealous because of work that Harry is doing. Okay, these people are about points. I'm talking about the royal family, instead of focusing on the work that needs to be done. I'm telling you, they don't appreciate the position that they are in. Harry understands it. Harry understands it, but I don't think none of the royal family understand that. Because if they did, that jealousy, okay, wanting positive coverage all the time will not be the priority. Okay, we all can see it. Okay, somebody respond. There's one comment. Very true. I haven't heard anyone from the royal family mention the Invictus game coming up, supporting the UK team, or planning to go visit. Yeah, sometimes you just need to humble yourself. Just humble yourself. Think of the people, the kids, the young men and women who were there to help secure your position as wherever you are in the social class in the UK. It is them who's supporting, who allowed you to stay at the position that you are in. If many of the Brits military say, I'm not going to fight for you, how the hell are you gonna be in the position that you are in? Okay, if all of the military people say, no, I don't like the way you are, or they create their own ideas and say they're not gonna go to war for you, you are nothing. You are nothing. This is the way those people don't think. My goodness. All right, we all can see it. Harry's project is more globally successful than Baldy's flappy ones. They want to do everything to align Baldy to its success, but the IG community know Baldy has no stake there. It's horrible to watch them show this level of jealousy. Okay, because it highlights the failures of the so-called heir to the heir of the throne and his lazy wife. Okay, they want to claim and celebrate it as part of the British establishment institution. They can't because it belongs to Harry. That's one thing I think when Harry was leaving, he made sure he take that with him, because that was his creation. That was his baby. It's like, I'm not leaving this with you. It's like you're gonna put those people into mental institution. Look at duh, yeah, I'm right. Because when you look at Shout, for instance, okay, there was something about Shout where people that what is it? How do they call it? Organization or a help hotline for people in the UK could just call if they're going to some issues. They don't have anybody to talk to, or even if they do, but they're too afraid to talk to people. But that hotline was there, so they could be anonymous. Okay, just tell their story. Have someone listen to them. What the hell did they do after Harry left? They give those information to for a profit business place, all of those information. Okay, so yeah, if Harry left that, because Harry is very sincere, the cause that he's doing is very close to his heart. He wants to make sure those service members to, another word is like, thank you for allow me to be a prince or somewhere. That's just my humble opinion of throwing it here. For the position, he doesn't even want to be named prince anyway, but to allow him to be at that social class that he was in. Again, just my humble opinion, I'm throwing that. Just an example. Okay, because he appreciates the work that they do. He knows the problem that they went through to get to be in that position that they are in. So he's telling them, thank you for being who you are and for being selfless. Okay, to give your life, to risk your life to protect the country. So in return, he felt like this is one of the best way. Instead of you staying in a corner, just contemplating of any sort of ideas that you have in your thought, or just thinking about things you experienced in the army and things like that. This kind of thing. So that was his thanks for them, to get themselves out of there. Your body is still, if you're alive, you could breathe, you could walk, or maybe you cannot walk, but you're still there. Part of your body is still functioning. So don't make any excuse. Use your body to do something. So that was his way of getting many of these people with different sort of injuries. I don't even want to think about them, because it's very heartfelt when you look at some people, how they risk their life, and then the government is not really there to support them. But Harry come in and said, I'm going to help you to get out of it. This is the best that I could do. This kind of thing. So he appreciated that. But the royal family, I don't know. They just think of point system. How can they get praise? But every fucking thing they do is so freaking stupid. They're hurting people. They put people back into misery. So how could you get help? You want praise when everything you do is stupid. It's hurting people mentally and physically. Look at the few seconds Meghan was over there. My God, this is why I said I really like the fact that a lot of things came out of the copyright thing. We see the nonsense that they do to go behind her back to give the people that Meghan was suing information about her.
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
And thank God Meghan was true to herself. Anything that she wrote, she was true to herself. And she could back it up because everything she said in the email and text, it pretty much aligned with what she was fighting for. She wants things to be private, but yet you decided to give this information. I mean, my goodness, this is pure evil. Alright, let's see some more. I went off completely and I have a lot more twists to share. Okay, indeed, it is a shame. It is evident that the royal voter and probably the whole voter machinery never really care about the actual charities, the patronages or service, but about popularity. I mean, I haven't been following the UK, the royal family that long. I already saw the pattern. Yeah, this person is 100% right. Seeing this jealous reaction really makes me wonder why they were so desperate for Harry and Meghan to come to the UK for a memorial. These people are capable of anything. Believe me, I saw this from miles away. Okay? The fact that Harry is striving and he's happy. No. Because they need to control when Harry can laugh, when Harry could be happy, when Harry could do this, it's like they want to be the puppet master. Harry was like, no, now I am my own puppet master. I laugh when I want to laugh. I do this when I want to do that. They don't like that. Okay, I think the Invictus game or the only reason William started Earth shit probably went crying to his aide about needing his own event. I mean, Harry said it. If he was true to himself, he cared about certain things, he will find something to do. And I've told you, there's no way I'll be able to do these things because I don't see myself doing charity all the time. Okay, so he needs to find what the hell he is passionate about. He likes to shoot birds. Maybe there's something there. Okay, there's something there. If you killing because you're hungry, that's a different story. People kill animals because they're hungry. You don't kill because you want to have fun. Okay, this is the difference here. There are a lot of hungry people in the UK. I know this because I've been reporting it. Right now the UK is not doing too well financially and all of that.
Look at the fact that just on energy alone, on a conservative estimate within 1 year, we're talking £1,300 a year going up in bills. We're going to have about 10 million people in fuel poverty. We have a real absolute, not relative poverty issue going to come in the UK with food banks oversubscribed, with debt crisis agencies do not have any tools. And I need to say, with the Chancellor coming on in a moment, if you forgive me, as the money-saving expert who's been known for this, I am virtually out of tools to help people now. It's not something money management can fix. It's not something for those on the lowest incomes telling them to cut their belts will work. We need political intervention.
Not about that, but I don't know. I'm not saying to go shoot for fun. This I'm against. There's people who's hungry. If they are okay to eat meat, cook it and give it to the people to feed the hungry. But when those people are doing it for fun, it's not right. It's not right. Let me move out of there. I know I'm gonna get some people crying here, but it is the fact. Okay, it is fact. People hungry, you kill animals to eat them. Chicken, when you go to what's that place? I don't know. Places that have food, chicken wings and all of this. Where do you think chicken wings come from? Okay, you have to freaking kill the chicken to get the wings. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Alright, ahead of the Invictus Game, Netherlands, Team UK received a very special surprise from the founding patron, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Check it out here. Okay, I think I have it in one of my videos. Did I bookmark it twice? Okay, we recognize that Twitter encourages open free speech. This tweet was to celebrate a moment special to Team UK. However, there are some comments that are spoiling this. As owner of the account, we have the right to restrict or remove replies, especially if comments run the risk of upsetting our veterans. We kindly ask you to think about what you are commenting and the impact this could have on those reading it. We accept many of you will have different opinions and will want to share them. We welcome that. But we will not accept offensive trolling comment or comments aimed at our team. This is not what the tweet is about. There are no bots behind our account, but real people reading your messages, so please be kind. I think I have this in my other video. I think one of the things that I said when I was when I first read it is that these are grown people who's on Twitter who felt like this is a very innocent tweet. They still have to find a negativity to put out. I mean, our society is effed up. Alright, so this is on another video. I don't want to spend time on it again. Next tweet. There's this here. Okay, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, provided helpful insight and tips for BetterUp expansion into the UK and Europe. BetterUp is a Silicon Valley multi-billion company where Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, works as a Chief Impact Officer. My goodness, he looks good here. Look at him. He looks rejuvenated. I'm telling you, California, Montecito is doing him well. Okay, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, provide helpful insight and tips for BetterUp expansion into the UK and Europe. As a matter of fact, as I'm reading this, I'm thinking, I know during the Super Bowl where he showed up with Eugenie, I remember in that video I said I won't be surprised if the NFL sign up with BetterUp, you know, for their players. So this I still believe. Let's just see what happened in a couple of years if I'm right. All right, I just read that. There's this. Prince Harry and Serena Williams joins BetterUp and her workday to talk mental health. Quote, I don't have it sorted. Serena doesn't have it sorted. None of us do. Life is about discovery. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Okay, the Prince of Impact. There's a heart, Prince Harry. Yep, I mean, everybody goes through their own issue. When you look at the facade, you think everything is perfect, but they're having their own issues. Their own issues. That's why I'm like, I don't want anybody's life. Mine is enough for me. When you say baggage for God, God knows what baggage is good for you. If you don't have anything to do and you feel like you have to bother somebody, you just ask God to give him something, okay, to keep him occupied. If people cannot just sit, drink a coffee and chill, or if you're not doing anything, sit down, watch TV, or if you have the perfect house where you could look at the sunset, or you have you buy the water or something, sit down and enjoy it instead of going out of your way to bother someone who's trying to make a living, okay, who has their own problem. Sit down and enjoy life, okay? Your body don't have to be busy all the time. This is the problem with some people. They feel like, you know, a few seconds just being quiet, oh my God, the world is coming to an end, I should be busy. No, sometimes you need some time for yourself. Just chill, relax, put your feet up, enjoy life. But we're so immune where the people at the top, okay, wants to keep us busy so they could remain at the top. So they give us a whole bunch of unnecessary baggages, all right, to keep us occupied, and we become immune to it. We feel like we always have to be occupied doing something. No, life doesn't have to be. Yes, you need to work. I'm not saying you're not supposed to work, okay? You need to work to make money, to pay for the roof over your head, your food, your car, whatever you need. But if you want extra, the things that you want and stuff like that, you find ways. You find ways. Life doesn't have to be on the move all the time. Okay, I just had to point this out. Next tweet. This is that. Okay, quote, at the Invictus Games, he'll experience his greatest joy sharing his love of adaptive sport with people like him. Quote, you realize you're a snowflake, but you're in the blizzard with other snowflakes and you're powerful together. That encourages me, said George. Okay, that's First Coast News. Okay, let's see here. One-armed Navy veteran from Jacksonville to compete at archery and Invictus Game. Gabe George lost the use of his right arm after a motorcycle accident in 2008. But later this month, he'll compete with some of the best athletes in the world. Wow. Wow. Okay, an inspirational story. Thanks for sharing. Incredible, such a beautiful quote. Sending him good vibe. There's that. I'm not gonna read it, but I'm gonna click on it to get the link for you guys. Okay. Check the link down below for you to read it. I'm already 35 minutes. Next tweet. There's this. Okay, I bet those people worried about Harry producing an Invictus Game documentary have never donated money or time to help wounded veterans or the Invictus Foundation. Okay, Invictus Game. Yeah, I, as I'm looking at this, the way he's so happy here, it reminds me one of those videos. I've shared it before, where this is what he wants to do. When he's there, he's in the moment. He wants to enjoy it. He likes to see people happy.
Chance my arm with a cheeky question. A bit like your mother, you are pursued every minute of every day by lots of people trying to take photographs, videoing, recording what you're saying, pushing. How can you possibly have a private life?
Cheeky question. You're right, that is a cheeky question. But Andrew, to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymore, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line. You know, we are completely aware that we're in a very privileged position, and I will spend the rest of my life, you know, earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really matter to me, and I hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well. Everyone has a right to their privacy, and you know, a lot of the members of the public get it, but sadly in some areas there is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
So he enjoy himself here. That's that, and now he gets to enjoy it with his wife. Okay, let's see here. I also bet they don't care their royal family sells honor for citizenship and other inappropriate uses. They also might worry a tab about how many countries will remain in the Commonwealth by next Monday when another set of clowns return home from offending folks. I read it in video 1. I'm probably gonna take this part out because check my app, Team Sussex. I'm not sure how I'm gonna set up that video because there's some tweets that I read that Charles is going to Canada with his wife. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it with those other tweets. Majority of the tweets had to do with Jimmy Savile and all of that. So I don't know. Let's see here. BBC is in. I believe I saw that they'll be showing the opening ceremony live. I believe the tabloid were denied access. Oh, really? This is good. This is why they were asking for his security. Huh. They'll cry till thy kingdom come. With Netflix, the viewership will be wider. That's good. I'm telling you, they should have respect his wife. They should have respect his wife. That's it. He's done with them. I'm telling you, this is one person you don't want to get upset. But when he's on your team, he's on your side, he's all the way. But you get him upset. I'm telling you, I'm 100%. I don't want to mess up with Harry. All right. Netflix announces last year that they are working with Archwell on a documentary showing about of the Invictus, from the organization to the participants' preparation, while the UK media always recycle old news as breaking news. That's all they could do. That's all they could do because their haters wants to hear negative things. So hey, they get recycled news. Okay, they do not have that much leverage now as to what Harry and Meghan do, so they regurgitate old news. But they should have respect his wife. He asked them nicely, but no. The British media, okay, did I read that? The British media and the derangers on that island are in an echo chamber of hate and despair. When are those people going to understand Harry doesn't five a flying Okay, doesn't give a flying F about what they think or do or say. He's free from the BS. I think they give him in a way, as believe me, and everything is like a yang yang. When there's a good, there's always a bad in some shape or form. What they made Harry go through, the pain, suffering, probably a couple nights crying and stuff like that. But in the end, they made the perfect choice for him, because if he was in the UK, they'll try to control this. They will try to control it, and then it's not the way he wants it to go. Harry knows how to read the room. He knows what's proper. But these people, nah, they want failure. They'll lead him to failure so they could look good. When in fact, when any member of this is the way that they should have thought about it. Any member of the royal family who does something positive, it's a .1 for the royal family. But no, they want the selfishness within them. This is what's killing them. Okay, they want failure. Okay, what he is doing is basically the same thing Meghan did with the cookbook. She took something that they already had and showed them how to use it to obtain funding for their project. Yeah, I think I mentioned it in one of my old video. I said something like this. This is the same thing. Money from the documentary will go to the IG Foundation, not to Harry. Yeah, and also, okay, I got a lot of slap on this when I was doing, I think, a video called his status when he first moved to the UK, and I'm saying the UK, the US, and I was asking myself question because he did say he doesn't want to become a, I don't think he said it, but something he said when he was leaving, that he is the Queen is still his commander-in-chief and all of that. He,
What I want to make clear is we're not walking away, and we certainly aren't walking away from you. Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth, and my military associations, but without public funding. I've accepted this, knowing that it doesn't change who I am or how committed I am. I was born into this life, and it is a great honour to serve my country and the Queen. It has been our privilege to serve you, and we will continue to lead a life of service. So in that respect, nothing changes. I will always have the utmost respect for my grandmother, my Commander-in-Chief, and I am incredibly grateful to her. I will continue to be the same man who holds his country dear and dedicates his life to supporting the causes, charities, and military communities that are so important to me. Together, you have given me an education about living. And this role has taught me more about what is right and just than I could ever have imagined. We are taking a leap of faith, so thank you for giving me the courage to take this next step.
That's his sting, okay? In other words, his pledge allegiance is to the Queen. So which gave me the idea, okay? If he is working in the US, how his tax was gonna be. So I started looking at his status. Oh my God, the squad came after me, but I felt like I needed to know, because if he is not becoming a US citizen, his tax is gonna be tremendous. He's gonna have to pay US tax, he has to pay UK tax, all sort of things. Okay, so best thing for him is to create that organization, to not even bother with any taxes and put everything under Archwell or any organization. If Meghan does something, however, because Meghan never become a UK citizen, she is still US citizen. So Meghan, on the other hand, okay, whatever she make, her book, the bench, or anything she does, okay, she could pay taxes. Okay, this is how smart they are. So instead, they put things under charity. Harry is raising funds for the charities, and then Meghan is making money for the family. Okay, this is how it goes. Because if they had to go, okay, this is my humble opinion. Okay, you guys might come after me for saying this as well. That's the way I see it. One of the points that I was making in my original recording, and I stopped somewhere, I didn't finish that thought, is that if they had to go through the system in terms of paying taxes. They will have to pay tax for the UK, the US, and some other taxes I probably don't even know about. So it will be too much. It will be too much. So Harry rather not make any money for the family. Instead, they create the organization, Archwell, the nonprofit organization. So he makes money for that, and then Meghan makes money for the family. So Meghan will only be paying U.S. taxes the regular way, just like everybody else make money. And Harry, on the other hand, to avoid all of the taxes all over here and there, the UK, the US, and anything in between. So instead, he rather raise the money and put it on the charity. This is the same thing where I believe his book, his memoir, that I think he says is going to go to charity as well. That's also for the same reason, I think. Again, this is fully my humble opinion. Fully my humble opinion. I probably 1,000,000% wrong. Okay, so that's the thought I didn't finish. You guys could go look at the video. I still kept the comments there, the ones who were bashing me. I left it there because I actually felt like I needed to know. Okay, let's see here what he is doing basically. Okay, I just read that. Yep, these royal rats and trash readers are so jealous of vets are getting global platform via Netflix and side so they hate veterans. I'm telling you, if they thought of the whole object, the whole purpose, the goal of what Harry's doing, they should not be hating. This is what I said in one of my response. The royal family should cheer up the British players who's going to the Invictus. But instead, because it's Harry, this is why I say Harry better be careful, because these people never forget, especially his brother. Because of Harry's success, they don't like it. When in fact, the bigger picture is the veterans. Okay? They're gonna be the head of the armed forces. So they should cheer them up, because in order for future in order for them to be in the position, they need the army behind them. These are the people who will protect you. If you look at other young people who's growing up, who's looking how you're treating a veteran, okay, you think they will want to join the military to protect you? I don't think so. This is the thing, people, they need to understand this. But then again, if they're doing that, that's for their own demise. Okay, I'm not trying to bash them or anything. This is just pure reality. They don't see that, but their mind, their eyes, their spirit is full of hate. They're blind by hate. All right, let's see here. Did I read that? They want vets to have low-key event, but not so glamorous worldwide coverage, just because it's Prince Harry's foundation. Yeah, even vets had to call these rats out. Really? Okay, let's read this. Okay, help for you. Oh, this is the thing that I just read. Okay, we recognize that Twitter encourages open of free speech. Okay, so that was the one that I just read. I just read that. All right, what is this now? Dominic read. Okay, I read that also. I read that. You could freeze your screen and read it. Okay. So that was that. Okay, good King Harry or had a spine to suit up themselves, effing coward. Okay, I totally agree. Okay, my take on this matter, the British royal family, British media have nothing that's current and relevant globally, and there also no hence all the envy. Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Archwell, thank you very much. Okay, his service is all about giving back, not about coming and looking pretty and taking. They will be so triggered when Invictus start. Probably countless vets in America are supposed to be loved but are homeless, unemployed, receive poor health care, poor housing, and mental health support. Good for Harry for not just paying lip service but actually work to help. Yep, exactamente. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. And this is the thing sometimes I don't understand with the Republican. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm saying Republican, but they the one who like to use the vets. When I say Republican, I'm talking in America, Republican America. When you talk about Republican in the UK, or these are the people who's against the monarchy. But I'm talking in terms of government thing. There's Democrat and Republican. I'm talking about that. They love to use the vets to for political points. But many of those vets, I don't understand how they don't see it, because a lot of those vets are from red state, from Republican state. after a war, they come from a war, they come home all battered, missing limbs, mental issues. The hospital, how do they call this? The veteran hospital is not helping them. And then so many things, let's say when President Obama was there, was trying to do to update, to improve the hospital, the vet hospital. They have a name for it. I can't think of it right now. But yet they still vote for Republican. The Republicans are not into improving their lives. And if you look at some of those red states, are very poor. Very poor. You know, I don't cover a lot of stuff in the US on some of my tweets because I'm covering the Sussexes and some of the haters coming out of the UK. The US is in the same boat, okay? The US is in the same boat as the UK. Is that so many people are fighting. We were able to get Biden because a lot of people did not drink the Kool-Aid, okay? Go look at some of my videos. There's some old videos where I talk about how do you call this? Some states like Louisiana and down south, who should be very rich due to their land, the things that they produced, and oil and all of that. Nope, they are the poorest state. I have a video where I talk about this in detail. I don't know. At that time, I think I was possessed because there's a lot of things. Sometimes when I listen to it, I'm like, how did I know that? All right, let's read some of the comment. Okay, on a serious note, I hope they seek professional help. They seem emotionally unstable. Who's that? The royal family people? Okay, there's this. Oh, I didn't even read this. How can you dislike Harry and Meghan and think of driving an entire hour just to see them? 1000% closet friend behavior. Okay, so let's see here. It will only take me a 1-hour drive to see the Duke and Duchess of Sussex next week. I think it's fascinating to see them and their Netflix entourage. It will be a spectacle, no doubt, but I don't like them. Should I go or stay home? I mean, that should be no giving. You don't like somebody, why are you driving that for? Stay home, drink coffee, watch your Netflix series. Oh my God. Yeah, these people are crazy. Like this person said, on a serious note, I hope they seek professional help. They seem emotionally unstable. Harry and Meghan lives rent-free in all of you people's head. You have no life without them. They thrill you, excite you. You're bored with the others that live an hour away. You're a fan, and it's okay to be. If you see Harry and Meghan, be sure to tell them you love them. Send a pic of you driving to The Hague. Okay, the bitch is clearly a fan. Let me not waste on this because now it's almost 4. I prep some food. I need to bake it before the kids come. Okay, FYI, let the derangers derange during the Invictus Games and let the pirates with press passes display their lack of access to anything Sussex related. We can drown out their vileness with positivity. Let's maintain the spirit of the game. Please ignore report black. Okay, there's me here. Okay, imagine Archie delivered part of the open ceremony. That was the 9th. Today is the 11th. So this is how far back I saved this tweet for you guys. Okay, imagine Archie delivered part of the open ceremony. The internet will break. Archie, quote, let the games begin, end quote. He did tell us, quote, Happy New Year, end quote, before, so I can feel he's practicing. Even if he doesn't, well, he's already saying it in my head. That's me. Okay, the jealousy, hate, lies, and delusion are going to be consistent and aggressive. Get your high blood pressure medication ready. The UK press is trying everything in their power to destroy the Sussexes. With our prayers, this is where our prayers come. So Harry and Meghan, the whole Sussex family, don't be surprised by stupidity. Alright, our prayers will shield them. Okay, have to remind myself that the deranged are not worth my time and energy. Okay, got this. Thank you, Joe, and let's not retweet negative info. Yep, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, this Paige. I swear, when Paige come out, she's completely a mess. Her and Nugent. Okay, I'm ready for Invictus Games, Sussex Squad. This is where she put the GIF. This is supposed to be the Sussex Squad. Okay, I'm telling you, she started the squad out. Okay, me too. There's this. Can't wait. All right, so that was it. I thought I'd share it with you because very rarely she comes out. When she does, she puts a smile on people's face. Next tweet. All right, there's this quote: Prince Harry, Your Royal Highness, on behalf of all of us, of all the nation, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. We really respect and appreciate it. Thank you. End quote. Okay, Invictus Game, Prince Harry, respect. All right, where was that? Prince Harry getting emotional after a heartfelt thank you from a member of Team Great Britain at the opening ceremony of the Invictus Games, September 10, 2014. So I'm sure you probably will see this somewhere on Twitter. Not Twitter, on YouTube. Okay, I can't even see it. This is a GIF. Wow, look at him. He's about to cry. Wow. You could see that this is truly from his heart. He enjoys seeing those people happy. Okay, I'm so proud of both of them. They rise above the hate. They are always one step above the gutter press, trying to demonize this great event. 20 nations this year, simply amazing. Yes, I try to steer clear of the negativity. Everything about Invictus is good. Alright, Harry has come a long way. Proud of him. Yep. Love Prince Harry. The royal family needs him more than they realize. He is very genuine, relatable, and likable human, which is something William doesn't portray. The more we know about them, the more we realize they have more problems than the rest of us. Fascination over. That is true. Okay, he's much better off without them. That's for sure. That's for sure. What is it? What's the name of the king who abdicated? The one who was able to allow Queen Elizabeth's father to take the throne. They said that he was also someone who understand. He could have been a good king, but the institution wanted him to be vicious and all of that. He just said no. He just decided to give it up. But you know, believe me, in every human being there's some good and bad, but in that part, okay, I'm just taking this small little part of it. There's some stuff that he did that was more human-like, but instead the institution want him to be a machine. He didn't want to be a machine. So alright, there's a lot of branch on this, but just that part I took out. Okay, Harry is the purest of the royals. He left because he wanted his life to truly matter. Okay, and it does. Everybody's life is matter, by the way. Everybody's life is matter. Remember how I said each one of us have a piece of the puzzle? It's just that so many evil doers are preventing us from connecting that puzzle together, and it's taking us so long for it to happen. Okay, it is really beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing it. I hadn't seen it before. No, me, glad you like it. Alright. No. I exclude myself from this scenario gravel nonsense. For pity's sake, stop bowing and scraping to this shallow grass. Okay, why are you here? Okay, let me just move this. This is one of those who should not even be there. Why are you here? Black. Save myself for future nonsense from him. Next tweet. Okay. Oh, this one was really cute. This is why I bookmark it. One kissed his ear and said thank you. Let's see here. When you're a wildlife photographer, the goal is to blend in with your surroundings so that you don't scare off the animals. Okay, sounds up. All right, 50 seconds. And that's Harry, by the way. Right on his head. Look at that. They all wants to come over his face. Wait, I want to see something here. Like right here. Oh, just missed it. When he comes to his ear. There. Alright, let me move to the other one. Next tweet. Okay, I'm almost an hour. There's this here. Okay, the jealousy over Invictus is off the chart. Okay, I think I did that. For once, wish for once they do something good, they love to copy. Why don't they support or cheer the Great Britain Invictus team? Queen Elizabeth II, head of the armed forces, Charles and William are going to be the head of the armed forces someday. They should use their nuggets to support the UK team. As always, they have to go the evil route. Okay, I went over this already. I think I went to it twice. Okay, they talk as if it's the first Invictus. All of a sudden, they want to know where the money is going. So that's where this thing is. Oh my goodness. That they will only give 1% and the rest in their pocket. And yet, they saw all that money that Harry and Meghan give to charities. The idiots. Extremely jealous. Do they know what's really said? Each of the top members of the royal family is head of a branch of the military which will have experienced trauma. They should be cheering on the armed forces. Okay, there's somebody who said, is it somebody else who retweeted it? Well, how come I didn't see this before? Or maybe I stopped short. Okay, so there's somebody who said, if I was Harry, I'll claim all the project initiative and managed by him since more than a decade, including the Royal Foundation, because without him, none of the KP project will have been launched. I mean, at some point, I think it's almost like when you work in a firm. Even though you contribute to the thing, but because it was within that firm, you have to leave it behind. So he picked the one that I think he felt like, no, I'm not leaving this behind. So he picked that one because he know how the rest of the royal family could F it up. Okay, it's unhinged at this point, but it's beautiful to see all the support it is getting. Okay, seriously, I have never seen such unprofessional effort to bring down a genuinely good thing. The determination to keep setting Harry's narrative even though he stepped down and it's none of their business is relentless and proof they are not journalism but propaganda. My goodness, isn't it lovely? Have a cup of those trolls' tears. Jealousy is a problem for the individual. It's not our people's Prince Harry's issue, nor is the problem of all the wonderful people taking part. The saying, quote, that you can always stoop to pick up nothing sums this up. Okay, it will cause aneurysm, diabetes, blood pressure, and the games haven't even started yet. We just need to pray for it to go smoothly, because these people, my God. Okay, they're upset with the massive success that it is. It's basically the Olympics for vets around the world. Meanwhile, their charities at home are shutting down because they refuse to do the work. Yeah, look at the other one. Haven't shown for 8 years when Meghan was over there doing all of the stuff, and then all of a sudden she felt like she had to call one of the charities. They just want to say, oh, I'm part of this charity in terms of numbers. Okay, I'm patron of this charity, this. But are you doing the work to sustain those charities? And then decided to call this charity. I'm glad the guy put, I don't even think at the time she realized the nonsense for not showing for 8 years. I don't even think she realized, oh my God, look how time flies. Sheesh. Perhaps they should try copying a 5 a.m. email since the binder holding didn't pan out. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, these people are freaking a machine. They don't see the thing behind, the physical thing of things. They just see the facade. This is what this guy said. He just smiled. That's all they could do.
Sometimes it's lots more than financial.
Yeah. Well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So,
My goodness. The respect of his brothers and his military family. Okay, Invictus is a contrast to the bare minimum that is called work. It was supposed to fail when he left. It also shows that it doesn't need the institution to succeed. That's exactly that. Exactly. It's crazy and funny at the same time. I am cleansing and detoxifying my tummy because food is coming on super truck. Alright, they're seething. Alright, so there's more. Okay, now this one. Okay, I'm an hour now. 2, 4, 5 more, and then I'll be done. This has to do with the Endeavour Fund. Okay, it started from here. Breaking news. Okay, I read that. I guess for the sake of this video, let's start it from this. Breaking news. The CEO of Invictus said what he said. Now back off. I read it. I don't want to spend time already. Dominic read. Okay, there's this. You could read it. So there's more to it. And those who think or falsely claims, quote, such and such made a donation to one of Harry's charities, know the F they did not. Alright, so I read all of this. Okay, I read it in this video, but I'm putting it here. You could read it again. Okay, and there's that again. Okay, let's see. Always trying to hitch the empty wagon to Prince Harry's project. Okay, facts. Alright, so that was that. I guess I bookmarked it. I didn't know I bookmarked it before. Alright, next tweet. Alright, so it's, what the hell? Did I do it again? Alright, so this is that. Savvy businessman, that's our Harry. They all met because he and his endeavor are successful. Okay, so I guess somebody tweeted that out and I come across it. Alright, next tweet. What the hell? Okay, maybe I'm doing it because of the... Okay, I did this. Oh, I guess maybe this is it. I'm gonna throw a prayer for the Invictus. Okay, some members of the voter don't understand why Harry might elect to have a transparent contractual relationship with a corporate sponsor instead of using Camilla's nephew as a bagman to round up some shady billionaires for dinner. All right, so let's see this. So there must have been something that Camilla, the royal family, was trying to get in touch with Harry. Harry was like, I don't want to be part of your nonsense because you guys gonna do some crazy stuff to make me move back to clear things up. All right, or getting money from people by helping them get lordship. All right, I'm not sure about the meaning of your tweet, but the royal rats and the UK tabloid dogs total lack of understanding and ability to report truthfully about anything is shown and proven daily. Okay, that is what is hurting them the most. No chance to get their royal book ass snout and the Invictus coffers, which must be Bram full sense boring came aboard. That's why Bohem is part of Invictus. Not part, but how do they say that? Sponsor. Okay, came aboard. Harry has seen behind the curtain, y'all. Maybe because any deal with that woman is like a deal with the devil himself. Remember her inviting Diana to lunch to celebrate her engagement. Look how that turned out. Okay, and that was just lunch. I made a comment about this a few minutes ago. No thanks, Harry chooses life. Yep, perfection or Milky Phillips organizing event. I mean, Harry knows there's a lot of things his father suggests and he rejects. It's like, no. Okay, or using access for cash. Harry's the only member of that family who knows and understands the word integrity. Yep, this is what I keep on saying. I don't know how he got out of this place to be the man that he is. Okay, Harry and Meghan plus good lawyers will get to whatever destination they choose. That's good. That's true. Spot on. Oh no, that's a big sin according to them. The horror of it all. Exactly. Good one. There's that. Okay, right, and the private 787. I don't know what this. Let's see this here. Bango. If those people have that level of understanding, they will have abolished the monarchy long ago. Okay, I'm so blissfully ignorant of all the royal voter, tabloid, royal reporter stuff that I don't have a clue what you're talking about, but I like your tweet. Okay, guess Harry doesn't subscribe to the Andrew method of doing business. Pity his father doesn't feel the same. So that must be what is it? Well, if never mind. Next tweet. Alright, the problem is that the money goes into Netflix and Harry's pocket instead of the British media and his family's pocket. Remember when the BBC follows Meghan and Harry around during the We Are Invictus Australia and focus on the couple. Now Harry wants to do the series on Netflix, focusing on inspirational journeys of the athletes. This is Harry who, how will I say that, who read the room and see how money can be made. So he's doing that huge event. That was one of the things he did, Phoenix, Rising Phoenix. Okay, it's almost like that on Netflix. All right, so he made a deal with Netflix. So every year, whenever there's the Invictus, this is what he's gonna be producing for Netflix. All right, use that to make that money. And then the money goes to those charities, those people who's getting up every morning, who's talking to the vets to get them out of the mindset that they are in. All right, this is what it's all about. But no, the royal family in their pocket. All right, what is the problem? Toxic British media. All right, so this is a thread within that. This is my comment here. They didn't think about the ripple effect of chasing the Duke and Duchess of Sussex out of the country. Two can be petty. Taste of one's own medicine. The royal family, the British press, just don't like when the roles reverse. Oh well, c'est la vie. They are too used to only reporting negative angles of minorities. Meghan was supposed to be in the news, but in a negative light, and Harry is collaborate damage. Just watch how they never promote rap music, Serena or Will Smith, but once it's drama, equal daily coverage. Alright, let's go into this. It's a thread. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna read these because I think I read these already. I read these. So let's listen to this. There's a music, so I'm gonna mute the music part. When people talk, I'll let you listen. But there's a, how do you call this? The wording at the bottom. Caption, that's the word, caption. It's 2 minutes and 29 seconds, and after that I'm gonna do a prayer.
I'm excited to meet Meghan. That's my highlight of my whole trip, this. You two Aussies haven't met them yet, have you?
No, it's the first one for us, so yeah. But yeah, no, it's going to be good. And just to, say thanks for sorting out the Invictus Games.
Hello. Hi, how are you? Lovely to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Hello, nice to see you again.
Hey, how you doing? You alright? Yeah, very well, thank you. Hey, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you. Congratulations on your amazing news.
Oh, thank you.
Parents, the best job in the world, it is. Yeah, you'll love it.
Emotional support dog, right? To help you with the anxiety. Can I please say hello?
Your mascot.
Look at the.
How was this for you guys?
It's helped me a lot. Like, sort of, I think.
The dog, even the dog wants to kiss Harry. I had to stop somewhere. I'm sorry. I had to stop somewhere.
In terms of my injury and like my mental health and stuff like that.
Was it more mentally or physically challenging? What do you think?
A bit of both. So strange because we were out on the track, physically pushing ourselves to the limit, having to relive a lot of what we've been through.
That's exactly what this whole thing was about, right? Putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation, another uncomfortable situation, but together, and realizing that actually those demons that you've got inside here, no matter how many times you process them, to use this as an opportunity to once again talk about it.
Yeah, just as you guys realize that you're...
Damn, he knows what he's talking about. This is why he's doing what he's doing. He talks to professionals about all of this stuff. Let's continue.
Not alone, that you have each other, so it's such a shared experience.
Everyone can relate to something out of what you guys have been through, and we're all very, very good at hiding it.
Most people only see you on your good day.
Yeah, but it's true. But you can have this shield in front of you and to give the confidence for those others to be able to talk and to normalise the conversation around mental health. That's what it's all about. So thank you for everything that you guys have done. So you're looking forward to watching the games?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah. Oh yeah, congratulations on setting this up.
No,
a lot of my mates have got a lot out of this, and they're in dark places. So thanks for
Yep, he got the right person by his side to help him make this even better. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, some of you, I know some people, I wish I could be this, but this, I don't see myself being able to do this all the time. And I'm very happy and fortunate for Harry to have a perfect spouse who's on the same page. This is perfect. I'm happy for them.
These games were created for our men and women in uniform. The most difficult challenges can be overcome. Let's show the world how it's done.
There's that picture of Harry on stage, and then Meghan was sitting on the on the audience, but it was just two of them. Okay, and I think when I first came across that picture, and I was talking about how public speaking, there's always room for improvement, and I think, I don't know, I bring some stuff about public speaking and that when I saw that picture, and when I saw something here, it was almost like this. Okay, Harry was somewhere here and Meghan was somewhere on that. That's what just reminded me. He was practicing for this moment.
Difficult challenges can be overcome. Let's show the world how it's done.
My goodness, the UK miss a lot for being so freaking petty and stupid. Chase them out. He's like, this is my wife, respect my wife, but no. Well, they bring that upon themselves. Okay, this I covered that already. Let's see my notification. Okay, be very careful. Oh, this one is funny. This is the thing that I was talking about. where someone was talking about it started here. I'm not gonna cover all of that tweet, but my comment is very funny in a way. Okay, Prince Charles is worried about Netflix ruining his reputation, as if he's not the same man that denied his son and grandson security while setting up trust fund for his mistress's children. Okay, a man, that's the one that I respond to. Okay, a man getting a blowjob from his mistress a day before his wedding, complaining about his reputation. So this is me here. I said, be very careful on timing here. They were very specific with this, meaning the time. Princess Di herself had it wrong too. Time of the quote day before is very crucial. It was at lunchtime. His reputation is still intact. But anyway, yeah, this is the conversation that's going on Twitter. There's another one. Only if they had listened. Okay, what is this? And then I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna do a prayer for the Invictus to go well. I think I did this. The Cambridge's flap talk criticism was unfair because they have a new team. Okay, I think I read it on video one. I might put it on Team Sussex, but I'll just read my comment here. Only if they had listened to the only person who had their backs. The Cambridges wanted yes people, so they got quote yes sir people. Now are they going to make adjustments? Probably not. William has the master plan, the same plan before the tour. He's gonna wish for a different result. Good luck. In other words, they go into the same blueprint. There's no changes. That's pretty much what this means. Okay, I'm better than William, so it's fine. Alright, so let's do a prayer. Prayer for let's say success. Prayer for success. Because we want the Invictus game to be success. Let's be a bit more specific. Successful where is the uppercase? Successful tournament. Successful tournament. Okay, so alright, so this is for Invictus. Okay, thank you, Lord, for the chance to compete and use our talents through sport. Remind us that we are called to give our best and to finish the race while caring for others along the way. We pray in the name of the Father and of the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Successful tournament. Let's add successful safe tournament. Let's say safe as well. Safe. Oh, there's another prayer. So this is the second prayer. Please keep everyone safe from injury and harm. We pray in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for the chance to compete and use our talent through sport. Remind us that we are called to give our best and to finish the race while caring for others along the way. Was that the same one that I read? Alright, let's do another one. All this is coming in my head, so let's do safe return. Okay, safe return. Because there's a possibility I may not be able to create more videos because my kids are gonna be spring break and we plan on going maybe the last few days before the end of the spring break vacation. Alright, so this one is prayer for safe return. Alright, so after the Invictus they go home safe and sound. Okay, my holy angel guardian, ask the Lord to bless the journey which I undertake, that it may profit the health of my soul and body, that I may reach its end, and that return safe and sound. I may find all at home and good health. Do thou, God, guide and preserve us. Amen. Alright, so let's look for an image on that one. Let's do this one. Okay. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Psalm 139. Okay, that's it. I need to stop and it's 4 p.m. Alright, please take a moment to subscribe, like and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And keep watching the commercials. Alright, thank you for your support.